The twilight of Sirian 7. In the velvety blackness of space, where stars twinkled like distant diamonds, lay Sirian 7, a planet of breathtaking beauty and wonder. Crystal-clear waters reflected the light of twin suns, and lush forests stretched beyond the horizon, painting a landscape with vibrant hues. Yet, beneath this picturesque surface, Sirian 7 was teetering on the brink of annihilation. The Erins, a peaceful race with shimmering blue skin and sapphire-glowing eyes, had long been at odds with the Zorgans, a brutal, warlike species driven by conquest and domination. The Zorgans, intent on subjugating every world in their path, had unleashed a merciless assault on Sirian 7. Their devastating onslaught had reduced once thriving cities to ruins and cast the Erin people into chains of slavery. Amidst this chaos and devastation stood Lyra, a young and spirited Erin girl whose courage and determination burned bright even in the darkest of times. With her flowing silver hair and eyes that shimmered like stars, Lyra was a beacon of hope. Determined to liberate her people, she embarked on a daring mission to sabotage the enemy's weaponry and free her fellow Erins. As she stealthily navigated through the wreckage of her city, her path crossed with a formidable foe, Captain Jameson, a human soldier clad in dark, imposing armor and wielding weapons that crackled with lethal energy. Initially wary of this new human presence, Lyra's distrust began to wane as she witnessed Captain Jameson's skill and bravery in combat. Contrary to the tales of humanity's ruthless ambition, Jameson displayed a valor that suggested a different story. Recognizing the opportunity for a powerful alliance, Lyra and Captain Jameson formed an unlikely partnership. Together, they confronted the Zorvan invaders, using Lyra's knowledge of the land and Captain Jameson's tactical expertise to strike fear into the hearts of their enemies. The battlefield was relentless, filled with danger and treachery. Yet, as Lyra and Jameson fought side by side, their bond deepened. Their unity and unwavering resolve became a symbol of hope for the beleaguered Erins. With each victory, their legend grew, and the tide of war began to turn. Allies in the shadows. The alliance between Lyra and Captain Jameson forged a powerful partnership. With Lyra's intimate knowledge of Sirian 7's geography and the hidden strengths of her people, combined with Jameson's strategic prowess and advanced weaponry, the duo became an unstoppable force against the Zorgan invaders. They launched daring raids against Zorgan supply lines, sabotaged their strongholds, and inspired hope among the Erin slaves. As the war dragged on, the Zorgans, initially confident of their impending victory, found themselves increasingly frustrated by the relentless resistance. Their morale waned as their once unbreakable strongholds fell one by one. The Zorgan leaders, enraged and desperate, began to resort to increasingly brutal tactics in an attempt to crush the rebellion. In the midst of this turmoil, Lyra and Captain Jameson became more than just allies. They became symbols of resistance and unity. Their battles were not just physical confrontations, but also moral victories, demonstrating that even in the face of overwhelming odds, courage and solidarity could make a difference. The Erins, once despondent and fearful, began to rally around their newfound champions. One particularly intense engagement took place at a Zorgan supply depot. Lyra and Jameson, having gathered intelligence on the location, planned a high-risk operation to destroy the depot and disrupt the Zorgan supply chain. As they infiltrated the heavily guarded facility, they encountered fierce resistance. The battle that ensued was a testament to their combined strength and strategic brilliance. Amidst the chaos, they managed to plant explosives and make a narrow escape, witnessing the depot erupt in a fiery blaze behind them. The destruction of the depot marked a turning point in the conflict. It not only weakened the Zorgan forces, but also boosted the morale of the Erin resistance. As they celebrated their victory, Lyra and Jameson knew that the war was far from over. The Zorgans, though disheartened, were still a formidable adversary, and the final battle loomed on the horizon. The final assault. With the Zorgans reeling from the recent losses, Lyra and Captain Jameson prepared for the decisive clash that would determine the fate of Sirian 7. Their strategy was bold, a coordinated assault on the Zorgon stronghold, aimed at crippling their command structure and forcing a retreat. The final assault was meticulously planned. Lyra and Jameson coordinated with Aeron resistance cells across the planet, ensuring that every unit was prepared for the coming battle. The Zorgon stronghold, a heavily fortified citadel, stood as a daunting challenge. Its walls were reinforced with alien technology and guarded by elite Zorgon troops. As the day of the assault arrived, Lyra and Jameson led their forces with unwavering determination. The battle was fierce and unrelenting. Zorgon forces, caught off guard by the scale and intensity of the attack, fought with desperation. Despite their ferocity, they were no match for the combined might of the Aeron resistance and their human allies. Lyra and Jameson fought side by side, their movements synchronized in a deadly dance of combat. The Zorgon stronghold, once a symbol of oppression and fear, began to crumble under the weight of their assault. Lyra's strategic insight and Jameson's combat skills proved to be a devastating combination, pushing the Zorgons back and seizing control of critical positions. The battle reached its climax as Lyra and Jameson confronted the Zorgon leader, a towering figure whose very presence exuded malevolence. The confrontation was intense, with both sides giving everything they had. In a final, desperate gambit, Lyra and Jameson launched a coordinated attack that overwhelmed the Zorgon leader, leading to his defeat. The fall of the Zorgon leader marked the end of organized resistance, and the remaining Zorgon forces were forced to surrender. As the dust settled and the sun began to set on the battlefield, the Aeron people emerged from their hiding places. Their cheers and cries of victory filled the air, celebrating their newfound freedom and the heroes who had made it possible. Lyra and Captain Jameson stood together, their eyes meeting in a silent acknowledgement of their shared triumph. The battle for Sirian 7 was won, but the journey of Lyra and Jameson was far from over. A new threat emerges. With Sirian 7 liberated and peace restored, Lyra and Captain Jameson took a moment to savor their victory. The once desolate cities were now vibrant with life and laughter, and the Aeron people celebrated their heroes with immense gratitude. Yet, amidst the joy and festivities, a new and ominous threat loomed on the horizon. Rumors of a malevolent entity known only as the Void began to spread through the galaxy. The Void was said to be an ancient and powerful force of darkness, devouring entire worlds and leaving nothing but emptiness in its wake. The whispers of its destructive power struck fear into the hearts of many, and even the victorious Aerons could not ignore the gravity of the situation. Lyra and Jameson, having faced countless challenges together, knew that their fight was not yet over. Despite their desire for respite, they understood the importance of confronting this new threat before it could spread further. Determined to protect the galaxy from the encroaching darkness, they set out on a perilous journey to the edge of known space, where the Void's influence was believed to be strongest. Their journey took them through star systems and nebulae, encountering strange and wondrous worlds along the way. They met crystalline beings whose songs resonated with the cosmos, and mechanical constructs that pulsed with enigmatic energy. Each encounter tested their resolve and pushed their limits, but Lyra and Jameson faced each challenge with unyielding courage. As they neared the edge of known space, the Void's presence became increasingly palpable. The darkness seemed to consume everything in its path, and the once familiar stars began to fade into obscurity. With their hearts steeled for the confrontation ahead, Lyra and Jameson prepared to face the Void head-on. Their mission was clear: to stand against the darkness and protect the galaxy from the impending threat. Into the heart of darkness. Arriving at the edge of the galaxy, Lyra and Captain Jameson stood on the precipice of a vast and impenetrable darkness. The Void loomed before them, a swirling maelstrom of blackness that seemed to stretch into infinity. This was the heart of the Void, a place where the very fabric of reality seemed to fray and warp under the weight of malevolent power. With steely determination, Lyra and Jameson plunged into the heart of darkness. Their ship, a beacon of light in the encroaching gloom, cut through the void with unwavering resolve. The journey into the void was harrowing, filled with twisted creatures and uncharted dangers that defied all natural laws. They encountered horrors beyond imagination, beings of pure darkness and energy that sought to extinguish their light and crush their spirits. Despite the overwhelming odds, Lyra and Jameson pressed on. Their bond, forged in the fires of battle, became their greatest strength. Together, they faced challenges that would have broken even the bravest of souls. Each step deeper into the abyss tested their courage and resolve, but they remained steadfast, driven by their mission to restore balance to the galaxy. In the heart of the void, they discovered its true nature, a primordial force of destruction that sought to consume all existence. The void was not merely a physical entity, but a force of pure annihilation, feeding on light and life to perpetuate its endless hunger. Realizing the enormity of the threat, Lyra and Jameson prepared for the ultimate confrontation. Their final battle against the void was a clash of cosmic proportions. With every ounce of strength and ingenuity, they fought against the darkness, their weapons blazing with the energy of stars. They unleashed a burst of pure starlight, a concentrated wave of brilliance that pierced through the void's malevolent core. The battle was intense and grueling, but their unity and determination proved to be a formidable force against the darkness. As the void's influence began to wane, the darkness receded, revealing the beauty of the galaxy once more. The stars, which had been obscured by the void's presence, began to shine brightly again, and the oppressive gloom lifted. Lyra and Jameson emerged victorious, their victory a testament to their courage and unwavering resolve. The verdant crisis. With the void vanquished, Lyra and Captain Jameson set out on a new mission to explore the galaxy and assist those in need. Their journey took them to Verdantia, a lush and vibrant planet known for its rich flora and harmonious ecosystems. However, Verdantia was facing a dire crisis. A parasitic vine, known as a tangle, had begun to spread uncontrollably, consuming the planet's life force and threatening its delicate balance. The verdant world was now a battlefield of twisted vines and withered foliage. Verdantia's inhabitants, plant-like beings with emerald-hued skin and radiant floral patterns, were struggling to fend off the encroaching darkness. Led by Elder Fossa, a wise and venerable figure among the Verdantians, they sought assistance from Lyra and Jameson. Upon arrival, Lyra, Jameson, and their newfound allies assessed the situation. The tangle was not just a physical threat, but a sentient entity, its tendrils of darkness seeking to corrupt and consume everything in its path. The battle against the tangle required more than just brute force. It demanded a strategy to counteract its insidious influence and restore harmony to Verdantia. Lyra and Jameson, guided by Elder Fossa, devised a plan to confront the tangle. Their approach involved harnessing the planet's natural energy and using it to create protective barriers against the encroaching vines. The battle was arduous, with Lyra and Jameson navigating through treacherous jungles and battling against illusions conjured by the tangle. In a climactic showdown deep within the heart of the jungle, Lyra, Jameson, and their allies faced the tangle head-on. With a combined effort, they unleashed a powerful wave of energy that purged the parasitic vines and restored balance to Verdantia. The once dying world began to recover, its flora rejuvenated and its people celebrating their newfound hope. The Verdantians, deeply grateful for the assistance, honored Lyra and Jameson as heroes. The bond forged between them during the crisis remained strong, a testament to their shared determination and courage. With their mission accomplished, Lyra and Jameson continued their journey, eager to explore new worlds and face new challenges. A new dawn. As Lyra, Captain Jameson, and their allies ventured further into the galaxy, they encountered new worlds and faced new adversaries. Their journey took them to the fringes of known space, where they discovered ancient civilizations and mysterious artifacts. Each new discovery added to their understanding of the galaxy and their role within it. One of their most significant encounters was with an ancient alien race known as the Luminae. The Luminae, beings of pure light and wisdom, had long guarded the secrets of the galaxy. They shared their knowledge with Lyra and Jameson, revealing insights into the cosmic forces at play and the balance that must be maintained to ensure the galaxy's harmony. With their newfound knowledge, Lyra and Jameson continued to explore uncharted territories, seeking to protect the galaxy from emerging threats and fostering alliances with new civilizations. Their adventures led them to distant star systems, where they encountered enigmatic beings and engaged in epic battles against malevolent forces. As they journeyed through the cosmos, their bond deepened into a profound connection that transcended time and space. Lyra and Jameson, now seasoned adventurers and guardians of light, stood as beacons of hope and unity. Their story became a legend, inspiring others to stand against darkness and embrace the light. With hearts full of determination and minds set on new horizons, Lyra and Captain Jameson continued their voyage through the galaxy. Their ship, a symbol of hope and resilience, sailed through the stars, illuminating the path for others to follow. The galaxy, once fraught with conflict and despair, now held the promise of a brighter future, thanks to the enduring courage of its champions. Their journey was far from over, but as they set their sights on new adventures, they knew that they would face whatever challenges came their way with unwavering strength and boundless hope. The legacy of their heroism would endure, inspiring future generations to strive for peace and unity in the vast and wondrous expanse of the galaxy.